As we all know, the American economy has been in a state of free fall for many months now. Last month alone, 650,000 jobs were lost. The month before that, over 500,000. And at the same time, too many Americans, millions in fact, are losing their homes to foreclosure. Facing these grave challenges, Congress and the President of the United States took important action today to try to turn the situation around. I want to emphasize that I believe the bill that passed Congress with my support is not perfect, and we must be realistic. It will not solve our problems immediately, and it is not the final measure we must take. But it is an essential step to trying to stop an economy that is in free fall. Here's what the bill entails. Particularly important for me are strong investments in infrastructure, repairing our roads, improving our energy grid, providing additional energy transmission lines, fixing our aging rail infrastructure, and importantly, repairing America's public schools. In addition, there are investments in education, support for workers who have lost their job through extended unemployment benefits, additional food stamp support, and important health care assistance to states to help people who have not only lost their jobs, but lost their health insurance. Within Southwest Washington alone, this legislation will create tens of thousands of new jobs and allow us to conduct vital transportation infrastructure improvements. I want to emphasize at the same time, though, that this bill does not have targeted earmarks or so-called pork projects. Projects that will be funded through this bill will be prioritized. They will be shovel-ready, which means we can get people to work and move dirt very promptly, but there are no special pet projects for members' districts. I also want to underscore that I think this is by no means all we have to do. We must get the financial sector, which helped contribute to the collapse of our economy to begin with, back under control. That means strong, responsible regulations. It means shoring up our banks, especially our local regional banks. And it means making sure that we change the fundamental basis of our economy, in my judgment, from one that has depended too much on credit and consumption and back to one that has the good old-fashioned values of saving and production. Again, we will not expect to see turnaround overnight, but we do believe this essential first step will stop some of the free fall, save American jobs, create new jobs, and provide the basis for a recovery. It's not an easy thing to invest this much money, and we must work diligently to cut wasteful spending, address what we're dealing with the deficit over the long haul, and move this economy forward. I thank you for your interest in this. If you'd like further information, please check elsewhere on my website, where you can see the full text of the legislation itself and some of the key priorities that will be funded. Again, it's Congressman Brian Baird. Thank you for your interest.